Are you not sure how much carbs you need to eat to lose belly fat? In this video, I'll share how much carbs you need to eat to finally lose the weight and keep it off. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also turn on the bell to get notified whenever I'm posting a new video about weight loss advice. I use these tips to help several men and women lose the weight and keep it off, and I'm so excited to help you as well. The first tip is, in order to figure out how much carbs you need to eat to lose belly fat, you first need to figure out how many calories you need to eat to maintain your current weight, and you do that through a macro calculator. I'll just share a macro calculator so you can just figure out that you first type in your height, your gender, your weight, your activity levels, and maintain your weight. And after you're doing that, you go to high protein, high carbs, and low fat. So basically, you are getting an overview of how many calories you need to maintain your current weight, how much protein you're getting to burn as much fat as possible, and how many carbs you need to eat on a daily basis to lose weight. I always focusing on at least 40-45% protein, 35-40% of carbs. The reason for that is there are so many benefits when it comes to eating high carb, and I'll explain that right now. So the first tip is, when it comes to eating a lot of carbs, you are getting a lot of energy through that. Have you tried maybe going for a workout where you have eating nothing, like no carbs, and of course you're going to feel depleted? But let's imagine that you are eating a lot of carbs. You are filling your glycogen stores with a lot of energy, which in turn makes you feel very happy. You have a lot of energy to work out. But not only will you have a lot of energy to work out, after you work out, like 45 minutes or 60 minutes after your workout, you will also replenish these glycogen stores with more carbs so you can restitute or rest even faster. And through more rest with the proper nutrition, like high carbs, you are feeling like you are not tired after you've been working out, because you also have to imagine for example, you have to go to school or you have to go to your work. You want to have energy for that, being able to concentrate. So carbs are a very helpful source when it comes to that. Before I'm sharing the second tip, I'd love to know, what kind of carbs do you love to eat? Just make a comment in the comment section so I can look that up. The second tip is, by eating a lot more carbs, for example 40 grams of carbs after you're working out, you will not only replenish your glycogen stores, but if you eat like 100 grams of carbs, that's very helpful in regards to, it's the most important meal after you're working out, because you are breaking down all these muscle tissues. But not only will carbs give you more energy, it will also help your joints. Like, it doesn't matter how strong your muscles are if your foundation is not working properly. For example, if you are working out, you're also working out your joints, and there's getting a lot of tension on that. So by eating more carbs, you will increase the amount of help you are giving to reduce the inflammation in your joints. So just make sure you have a healthy, proper foundation. Not only because you don't want to only use your body for working out, but also like going for walks with your family, going hiking, being at work, talk with clients, doing presentations. And if you're an ambitious professional person, you are very on a tight schedule most of the time, because you have so many goals you want to accomplish. So by also making sure you get at least 40 grams of carbs in every single meal, you have enough energy to be present when you are making a presentation for your clients. Or if you, for example, want to have consistency when it comes to being a good performer, you also have to make sure what you are eating before you're going to sleep. Because if you are not aware of eating some carbs before you're sleeping, your sleep will suffer, and having not so much sleep will, for example, help you not being so focusing at work. So I'll just recommend, like, for example, some Scandinavian version of cottage cheese, also called skyr, is high protein but also okay in carbs. I throw some blueberries or strawberries and some low carb cookies, high carb cookies, and in low fat, because it just gives me some more carbs before I'm going to sleep, and that's also going to help you with the recovery. So I definitely feel like carbs have giving a bad rep when it comes to losing weight. Of course, you have to understand that when you are trying to lose weight and you don't eat any carbs, then you're going to lose a bunch of weight. But you have to understand what kind of weight that is. Per 1 gram of carbs, there's 4 grams of water attached. So naturally, when you're not eating any carbs, you just lose a bunch of water weight. But the bad thing about that is if you are eating carbs again, you just gain the weight back. So you probably think you'll lose some weight, but it's not going to be sustainable. So what I'm sharing with you is just a more sustainable way to lose weight with eating more carbs so you have more energy. I want you guys to know there are 2 different types of carbs. There are slow digestible carbs and there are fast digestible carbs. Fast digestible carbs is mainly just almost like sugar when you are eating it. When you eat like fast digestible carbs, it just raises your blood sugar level, and it could be candy bars, it could be baked goods, it could be cereal, it could be juice, for example. And you also have to be aware there's like cookies, there's also fast digestible carbs, and there's also slow digestible carbs when it comes to like food types. It could be oatmeal, quinoa, it could be brown rice, brown pasta, and whole wheat bread. The main thing is you shouldn't only eat one types of foods, but it has all its purpose. Let's imagine that you are working out or you're playing soccer. That's a good example. For example, soccer matches are 90 minutes. So if you are starting out, you want some fast digestible carbs because when the judge is saying that we need to play, you want to have some energy. So you could, for example, eat some white bread before with some butter, some banana, and you also want to mix that up with some slow digestible carbs because you are going to play for a long time. So you want your energy levels to be released throughout the match. So that could be like a bowl of pasta with some it could be some salmon and some low cream, like you're making a type of carbonara. And the reason why you want to combine protein with some carbs is the energy of the foods are going to be released over in a slower pace compared to if you're just eating carbs. No matter if it's slow digestible or fast digestible, you're just going to burn through that faster. So combining it with protein is more helpful in the long run. And some types of other foods that I've been thinking about when it comes to carbs is there's also like fruits you can eat, there's veggies, there's yams. And I want you guys to understand you don't need to think carbs or just general diet as eliminating certain types of food groups. For example, I've seen a lot of people who are been having a bad eating pattern when it comes to weight loss, and that makes them going on yo-yo dieting and binge eating. This vicious cycle has been kept up for like 10 years, and as ambitious professionals working a full-time job, this endless cycle is just affecting their confidence at work, being overweight, and also not having confidence talking with clients. So by being more aware of, you can actually just lose weight and keep it off by having a more wholesome view of all the foods that you're eating. I don't like people focusing on the low carb diet or keto diet because they are just eliminating carbs, and you need carbs in order to have more energy for your work and also not feeling so shitty. Carbs are also going to help you feel more happy as well as recovering from working out. And if you have intense workout days at work, you're also going to want to have faster recovery when you have to be at work and perform and being active with your brain, talking with people. So I definitely feel like if you are being aware of when you should eat certain types of carbs, you're going to perform at a much higher pace, and also avoiding the binge eating. I used to binge eat and yo-yo dieting a lot, but after I've been more aware of the types of foods I'm eating, like minimum 40 grams of carbs every single meal, I am having less cravings, but also because I'm combining with a high protein diet. So high protein diet and high carbs also make you feel less cravings. So let's imagine that you have a lot of cravings in the evening. What I just usually do is I'm just drinking some water or a Diet Coke, or I'm, for example, just if I have 300 calories left and I hit my macros and my calorie deficit, I'm just eating a couple of cookies. I don't care. It helps with reducing the cravings instead of going on a binge. The last tip I have for you guys is you have to also be in a calorie deficit where you are eating at least 200 to 500 calorie deficit, where you sustain that for a long period of time. For example, Monday to Sunday, where you eat like 500 calorie deficit throughout, for example, through your diet, and just through creating this 3,500 calorie deficit with Monday to Sunday, that's like 3,500 calories, you're going to lose like 1 pound of fat, like body weight. And if you are making sure that you also have your workout plan correct, like you're working out strength training, you are focusing on progressive overload and my muscle connection, you're going to build more muscle, but more muscle also going to help you lose fat in a much faster pace, like you're burning 100 or 200 calories every single day more, and also doing 20 minutes of cardio on a stationary bike with resistance for 20 minutes. Let's say you work out 4 times a week and you're doing that for cardio 4 times a week as well. Through that cardio session, you also burn like 200 calories. So that's already 200 calories more through your workout. You're going steps wise, 6,000 steps, you're burning 300 calories, for example. So that's 500 calories you're burning through your workout, steps and cardio, and with your diet, 500 calories. So when you are creating a 7,000 calorie deficit, you're going to lose 2 pounds a week. So you can combine with what I taught you with how many carbs you need to eat, and also with the diet and the workout to lose like 2 pounds a week. And of course, gradually you're going to hit plateaus, and I'll share that in another video. But if you're an ambitious professional person who's stuck at your weight, you tried every single diet there's out there, you're not losing the weight no matter what you're doing, and you feel frustrated about it, and you go from yo-yo dieting to binge eating, and you really want to lose the weight and get a toned, muscular body so you can feel very proud of how you look in the mirror and be healthy, I would love to invite you on a call with me, talk on Zoom, where I'm sharing how specifically I can help you. It's just learning about your weight loss journey, your struggles and your goals. It's just a very chill conversation. And I also have another video in the description, and where you can watch, and the link to the booking the call with me is also in the description and also in the comment section. I highly appreciate you for watching my video. Make sure that you subscribe and also leave a comment what your biggest takeaway are. If you have any other topics you want me to talk about, I would love to understand that. You can also just drop a comment in the comment section. Thank you. Have a nice weekend. Bye.